Presentation of Scoreboard Preseason show featuring 2009 football teams in the Northwest Kansas League on Smoky Hills Public Television is brought to you in part by Cornerstone Ag of Colby is your link to global marketing, handling, shipping, and receiving grain for Colby in all of Northwest Kansas. The foundation for farm marketing is Cornerstone Ag. Good luck to high school student athletes. Farm Credit of Western Kansas, providing financing and financial services for agriculture and agribusiness in Northwest Kansas. We urge you to support all schools in Northwest Kansas. Good luck to our high school student athletes for a successful fall season. Farm Credit of Western Kansas, financing ag for generations. Farm Implement and Supply Company Incorporated, specializing in New Holland tractors, combines, hay equipment, sales, parts, and service. With locations in Plainville and Colby, we also offer Crustbuster, Great Plains, Sunflower, Rhino, and lawn and garden equipment. We understand what it takes to keep Kansas agricultural producers going. Their success is our #1 goal. Docs on Call of Colby is available 24/7 with office hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Dr. Gary Slavens and staff take care of family medical needs from the newborn infant to the geriatric patient. Good luck, Colby and area high school student athletes. Frontier Ag Incorporated serves today's farmers with products, services, and market and news reports. With 26 locations in 9 Northwest Kansas counties, Frontier Ag provides seed, feed, fertilizer, chemical and area application, fuel, grain, and offers service stations throughout the area. We support Northwest Kansas high school student athletes. Frewen Insurance Agency, St. Francis. Owens True Value Hardware, St. Francis. Ross Manufacturing, St. Francis. Sunshine Travel, St. Francis.
All right, welcome back to Smoky Hills Public Television's preseason football coaches show. Our guest is the first-year head coach of the St. Francis Indians, Nathan Smith. Coach, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
You know, in the past 17 years, and I think I've done the show about that long, I had your predecessor, of course, who's also from Smith Center, and we'll mention you're from Smith Center, but Tim Lambert in here, and you've gone to take his place. I would assume you're pretty excited about where you're at there in Saney?
It's a great first job for me, and I'd like it for it to be my last job. It's a great community, and they've treated me very well this summer.
When was it that you decided you wanted to go after that job? I mean, did you when you knew that he was leaving, was it something you wanted to do immediately?
When I saw that it was opened up, I thought that would be a great fit for me, coming from the Smith Center program, running the same offense and defensive sets. And I threw my name in the ring early, but they were looking for a more experienced coach, and I understand that. So it took them a while, and they went through the process of searching through some coaches, and they'd offered it to some other guys that, for one reason or another, turned it down. It wasn't the right fit for them. And I kept hounding old Mr. Schultz, the superintendent up there, and I think I hounded him enough that he finally gave in and called me out for an interview, and everything kind of just fell into place after that.
Well, I want to quickly get your take on the Smith Center football program, where you played, of course, and like for those people that don't know, I mean, you coached there the last 2 years with Coach Barta, and now, of course, the 67-game winning streak, the longest in the nation. In high school football, and the book's been written and everything that's gone on with it. Does it almost seem surreal?
It's a different thing, and Coach Barta talks about it's always just about the next game, and the streak just kind of happened. And they all understand in Smith Center that one day that streak will end, and then you got to pick yourself up and you get yourself ready and you go out and you play the next week. And you start the new streak, is what Coach says. Coach always says, the streak's going to end, and what's going to happen when it's over? Well, we just got to try to start another one. So,
have you thought about when it might end?
I'd like it to be us if we get to see them in the playoffs, but I don't. We both got to get there. That's a long ways away right now.
Sure. Well, let's talk about St. Francis. You're coming in there. I mean, it would be fair to say, I mean, Coach Lambert ran the same offense, pretty much same style as Smith Center. You're not going to change anything, are you?
Not a lot's going to change. There's some terminology changes that we're going through right now. And when I came out, I wanted to make it easier on the kids. And for me, I think it was easier for one person to change and learn new terminology, that being me, than the kids having to learn all new terminology. So basically, I'm going through the learning curve instead of the kids where a new coach comes in. And Coach Jenkins and Coach Dinkle and Coach Carmichael are probably sick of me asking questions about terminology stuff, but we're getting that figured out.
Now, talk about your players a little bit. I mean, I don't think it's any secret saying he's got a couple of skill players that are as premier as they're going to get. If there was such a thing as a preseason All-Staters, you've got a couple probably. Talk about them.
We got some good players, and we got a good senior class. We've got Trent Riley, who's coming back this year, and he'll be a running back for us this year and defensive back, and he's been All-State, and we expect good things from him this year. Matt Riley's also coming back, our quarterback. He's kind of a untraditional quarterback in our system. Our quarterbacks are a little smaller. He's 6'6". He looks more like a basketball player back there, but he can do some special things for us too offensively, I think. Adam Guthmiller is also returning. He's a fullback. And then Cody Sherlock played a little fullback for us last year on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, Adam's a heck of a linebacker coming back for us. Not a lot's going to change there for him. We'll have Drew Swigert. Ben Neitzel's a senior for us that'll get quite a bit of playing time. Darius Kellers. We got some guys that really have to step up. We lost a lot of offensive linemen last year, a lot of big physical offensive linemen. But we're not going to be young. We're just going to be inexperienced filling in for those spots.
Did you look at the schedule before you took this job?
If I would have, I don't know if I would have said yes. I tell you what,
It's brutal.
Tim set me up, and if we're not good by the time the playoffs and the postseason comes around, I don't know how you can get good, because that first, the whole schedule's tough, and anytime you play in the Northwest Kansas League, you expect to get the best effort from the other team, and they're going to come out ready to play. But
I would
man,
say,
our schedule
I
sets
would
up
guess
tough.
that you may have the toughest schedule in 2A football from start to finish.
And we'll accept that challenge, and we'll step up and give it our best shot every week. But I think it'll be a rough go for us early. We're going to have to come ready to play every week.
Have you contacted and talked to Coach Lambert or about the team or anything like that? Was that anything part that you did this summer or not?
I was in a unique situation in the spring where I finished my student teaching in the fall there at Smith Center, and I was just substituting at the school district there while I was coaching wrestling and then helping out with track a little bit. So I had the opportunity to come and follow Coach Lambert around today this spring. And that really gave me perspective into the program and the town and the community. And he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to show me around and talk to me about the situation and the football team and the program. But he did that, and I think it's a plus for me.
Well, listen, welcome to the Northwest Kansas League, and good luck to you. You'll be one of the teams ranked, I'm sure, in the top 5 in the state right off the bat, and good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Coach Smith joining us from the St. Francis Indians. Stay tuned now. We'll be back with more right after this.